Hello again, I'm Mrs. Lambert and I'm back with more family math. I know a lot of cities are on lockdown right now, which can be really tough and stressful, so hang in there. Do your kids have questions about why this is necessary during this COVID-19 outbreak? Do they have questions about how germs spread or why social distancing is important? That's why I'm here today with the handshake problem, the germ edition. Now, a disclaimer, this is a big oversimplification. There's a lot more that goes on to the spread of germs and viruses, but at least it's a simple model that can maybe answer some simple questions for your child. I don't want to spread any fear or panic, so if you don't think this topic is right for your child, please skip this activity. Okay, so the premise is the same as in the handshake problem. There's a room full of people, your child gets to pick how many, and everyone in the room shakes hands with everyone else. Now imagine that one person in the room has germs on his or her hands that can make somebody sick. How many rounds of handshakes will it take for that germ to spread to everyone in the room? Now, what do I mean by round? So at the start of round one, everyone finds partner and shakes their hand. Then everyone finds a new partner whose hand they haven't shaken yet, and they shake their hand. That would be round two. This continues until everyone has shaken hands with everyone else. Okay, so before your child starts solving, again, ask them to make a prediction. Do they think the germ is going to spread quickly, slowly? How many rounds is it going to take? Why? Have them justify their thinking. So there's lots of different ways that your child can approach this problem. One way, again, is to act it out. So I've got my daughter's stuffed animals helping me out again. And to show the spread of the germ, I'm going to show it using these blocks. So whoever has the germ on their hands is going to hold a block. You can use paper clips, counters, whatever you got. So at the start of round one, I have germs on my hands, and the rest of my friends here are germ-free. So in round one, I'm going to shake hands with Miss Elephant. I'm going to spread the germ onto her, so she now has a block as well. Miss Owl shook Mr. Hedgehog's hand, but they're still germ-free. Okay, time for round two. I'm going to shake hands with Miss Owl. Since I still have the germ, I now spread it to her. And Miss Elephant is going to shake Mr. Hedgehog's hand. She has the germ, so she is spreading it as well. Now we all have germs on our hands. So for my room of 4 people, it only took 2 rounds. Your child, instead of acting it out, might want to draw a picture or a diagram to model how the germ is spreading. Once you get to the higher numbers, a table or a chart might be really helpful for your child. This is a great way, once again, to look at patterns. How does the germ spread to the number of people? How does that grow with the number of rounds happening? Can your child find a pattern? Does it spread quickly or slowly? Can they predict how many people will have the germ after 5 rounds, 6 rounds? Now these numbers might change depending on how many people are in your child's room. If they're, again, working with algebra, is there a formula that they can come up with that would help them predict how the germ spreads? Or does the spread of the germ change based on how many people are in the room? Or maybe the order that people shake hands? Are there any general patterns, or is every situation unique? Those are some questions that you can explore with your child. The next step that you can do is you can graph the spread of germs. So you can label your x-axis with the number of rounds, and your y-axis would be the number of people with germs on their hands. You would plot the numbers from your table and connect the dots so that you can make a line graph. What does your child notice about this graph? How's the germ spreading? What does the slope or the steepness of the line tell you? This is a great way to introduce current events into the conversation. How is the germ spreading? Why are we being asked to wash our hands all the time or to not shake hands with people? How is what your family is doing to practice social distancing a part of this conversation? If you want to take the problem a step further mathematically, maybe ask your child how that graph or table would change if everyone started washing their hands after every round of handshakes, or maybe even every other round of handshakes. How is this related? Will that stop the spread of the germs, slow it down, not make a difference at all? So again, those are some of those questions that you can explore. And as a reminder, this problem isn't about finding the exact right answer. It's about having those conversations, engaging in the math with your child, sharing strategies, looking for mistakes, finding those mistakes and fixing them, and really just diving into the math. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the germ edition version of the handshake problem. I'm working on some more family math games for you, so check back again soon. Or subscribe and you'll get notified. Okay, I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and please keep washing those hands.